If sweaters always make you look bulkier, older, or too safe, the problem isn't your age, it's the knit you're choosing. Most men over 50 rely on heavy, thick, or outdated knitwear that hides their shape, dulls their presence, and adds unnecessary volume. But here's the good news. The right knit does the opposite. A well-chosen merino, cashmere, or refined knit can sharpen your silhouette, lift your posture, and make you look effortlessly sophisticated without trying to look younger. The truth is, knitwear is one of the most powerful tools for mature men. Warm, elegant, flattering, and timeless. If you know how to choose it. In this guide, you'll discover the 5 principles that separate average sweaters from the knits that make a man over 50 look intelligent, modern, and quietly luxurious. By the end, you'll know exactly which knits to wear and how to wear them, so every winter outfit feels sharper, cleaner, and unmistakably mature. Principle 1. Choose refined textures, not thick, bulky knits. For most men over 50, the biggest knitwear mistake isn't color or fit, it's texture. Thick, heavy, rugged knits may feel warm, but visually, they add unnecessary volume, create a boxy silhouette, and make you appear older. Texture, more than any other knit feature, determines whether you look refined or outdated. Refined textures such as merino wool, lightweight cashmere, fine-gauge cotton, or a smooth lambswool blend sit cleanly on the body. They drape instead of puff. They structure instead of overwhelm. They allow your shoulders to look sharp, your torso streamlined, and your posture more elevated. These are the textures that say mature elegance, not winter bulk. When choosing knits, aim for fine gauge, not chunky gauge. Anything too thick, overly ribbed, or aggressively cable knit pulls your look backward into a rustic, old-fashioned territory. This doesn't mean you must avoid texture entirely. Instead, seek controlled texture, subtle ribbing, a soft, heathered surface, or a light waffle knit that adds character without visual weight. Refined textures also pair better with modern winter staples, tailored trousers, dark jeans, wool coats, and clean leather footwear. When the knit is smooth and polished, the entire outfit feels more intentional. Even your outerwear benefits. A refined knit layers beautifully under a coat without bunching or fighting for space. It's also worth considering how texture interacts with age. As the face matures, overly rough or bulky fabrics can exaggerate heaviness around the jawline and neck. Meanwhile, smoother textures soften the overall presentation, highlighting your features rather than competing with them. Fine knits visually lift your upper body, giving you a more athletic and alert profile. The result? A clean, modern silhouette that communicates confidence without noise. A wardrobe where every knit adds value rather than volume. This is the quiet luxury approach, choosing textures that enhance your presence instead of hiding it. Once you master texture, every knit you own immediately feels sharper, smarter, and more aligned with the man you are today, not the trends you left behind decades ago. Principle 2. Prioritize the right fit. Clean, structured, and age-appropriate. After 50, the fit of your knitwear becomes just as important as the knit itself. A refined texture can elevate your presence, but the wrong fit will undo everything. Many men fall into two extremes: knits that are too tight, emphasizing areas they don't want attention on, or knits that are too loose, creating a sloppy, shapeless silhouette. The right fit lives perfectly in the middle: structured, comfortable, and visually clean. A great knit should follow the natural lines of your body without clinging. The shoulder seams should sit exactly at the edge of your shoulders. If they droop, the knit makes you look older. If they ride up, the garment looks like it shrank. The torso should skim, not squeeze. You're aiming for a straight, confident line, not a stretched fabric outline. Sleeve length is another key detail. Knits that bunch at the wrists instantly create visual heaviness, while sleeves that are too short break the proportions of a mature man's frame. Ideally, the sleeves end right at the wrist bone, giving your hands room to move while maintaining elegant structure. Body length matters too. A knit that is too long pulls the eye downward, making you appear shorter and less balanced. Too short, and your outfit feels unintentional. The perfect length sits mid-fly on trousers, or just at the top third of your zipper line. This keeps your torso balanced and your silhouette clean, a subtle but powerful detail that separates stylish men over 50 from those who look careless. Another consideration is movement. After 50, comfort is non-negotiable. But comfort doesn't mean oversized. Choose knits with slight elasticity, merino blends, cashmere, or cotton with a touch of stretch. These fabrics allow natural movement without distorting the silhouette. A well-fitted knit also pairs seamlessly with layering pieces. Blazers, overshirts, and coats sit better over a knit that's cleanly shaped. Bulky or oversized fits cause bunching, ruin lines, and make layering feel uncomfortable and forced. Ultimately, the right fit expresses maturity, not effort. It highlights your posture, defines your frame, and communicates quiet confidence. When the fit is flawless, even a simple knit becomes a statement of refinement. Great style at 50 isn't about hiding your physique. It's about dressing it with intention and clarity. This principle is the foundation of the entire guide. Once your knits fit properly, every outfit you build on top of them becomes sharper, stronger, and unmistakably elevated. Principle 4. Master texture. The secret to quiet luxury for men over 50. Once a man reaches 50, texture becomes one of the most powerful tools in his wardrobe. Yet, it's also one of the most overlooked. Most men focus on color or fit, but the feel and surface of a knit determine whether it looks premium, cheap, refined, or unnecessarily bulky. The right texture communicates maturity. The wrong one can instantly age you or flatten your entire look. Texture controls how light interacts with your clothing. It shapes the visual depth of your outfit and plays a huge role in whether your knits look intentional or accidental. And here's the key. Men over 50 tend to look best in textures that are clean, structured, and quietly luxurious, not overly fuzzy or loose. 1. Smooth, fine-gauge knits, the foundation of modern refinement. These include merino, cashmere, silk blends, and high-quality cotton knits. Fine-gauge texture sits close to the body without clinging. It smooths the torso rather than exaggerating it. This is perfect for mature men, because it creates a clean silhouette and pairs effortlessly with coats, tailoring, or denim. This texture signals quiet luxury, no flashiness, just subtle sophistication. 2. Mid-weight textures. Balanced, masculine, and versatile. Think of waffle knits, light-ribbed knits, and structured quarter zips. These add a masculine presence without bulk. They work especially well for casual winter outfits, keeping your upper body defined while providing warmth. They also add visual interest. Subtle contrast, soft shadowing, and shape around the shoulders. Mid-weight textures are ideal for men who want comfort without sacrificing sharpness. 3. Heavy chunky knits. Use sparingly. Chunky cable knits, oversized weaves, and heavy yarns create warmth and personality, but they also add bulk. For men over 50, these pieces can make the torso look rounder, broader, or shorter than it really is. They're best used as outer layers, never base layers. When worn right, a chunky knit can add a rugged, winter-ready charm, but moderation is key. Choose neutral tones, cream, oatmeal, charcoal, and avoid oversized patterns. Why texture matters more after 50. As we age, our posture, shoulder line, and proportions naturally shift. Texture can either balance these changes or exaggerate them. Smooth textures sharpen the frame. Mid-weight textures add dimension. Heavy textures add warmth, but must be controlled. Above all, texture determines the signal your outfit sends. Fine textures say sophisticated. Structured textures say confident. Chunky textures say cozy but mature if used intentionally. Great winter style for men over 50 isn't about showing off expensive materials. It's about choosing textures that make your presence feel strong, composed, and quietly elevated. When you master texture, you master the language of subtle elegance, the kind that never tries too hard, but always speaks clearly. Principle 5. Color strategy. Choosing knit shades that strengthen your presence after 50. The older a man gets, the more important color becomes, especially with knits. Unlike shirts or jackets, knitwear sits closer to the face, meaning the color you choose directly affects your skin tone, the sharpness of your features, and the overall maturity of your presence. After 50, the wrong knit color can make you look tired, washed out, or heavier. The right one can make you look healthier, sharper, and more composed without changing anything else. Color in knitwear isn't about impressing people. It's about supporting your natural presence. Certain shades enhance complexion, even out contrast, and complement aging gracefully. Others fight against your features and create unwanted visual noise. 1. Choose muted, rich, and mature tones. The most flattering knit colors for men over 50 are deep, grounded, and softly sophisticated. Charcoal, better than pure black, which can be harsh. Navy and midnight blue, timeless, slimming, universally flattering. Taupe, stone, and soft grays, quiet, luxury neutrals. Oxblood, espresso, and deep olive, rich masculine shades. These colors harmonize with winter light and soften age lines without reducing definition. They send a signal of depth and maturity, not noise or flashiness. 2. Avoid high brightness colors. Bright primary colors like fire engine red, bright royal blue, or neon tones rarely flatter men past 50. They add artificial contrast and highlight redness, sallowness, or uneven skin tones. If you want color, choose desaturated versions. Burgundy instead of bright red, forest instead of bright green, navy instead of cobalt. You'll look more refined immediately. No effort required. 3. Warm complexion versus cool complexion. A simple, reliable rule. Warm skin tones, slight yellow or olive. Choose earthy neutrals, deep olive, espresso, warm navy. Cool skin tones, pink or light undertones. Choose charcoal, soft gray, navy, burgundy, taupe. This doesn't need to be precise science. Just observe which shades make your face look more relaxed and which make it look tense. That's the signal. 4. Keep the area near the face calm. Knits worn close to the neck, turtlenecks, mock necks, crews should not compete with your facial features. Busy multicolor patterns draw attention upward and create visual clutter. For men 50+, simple and clean is not boring, it's the definition of refinement. 5. Use color to shape the silhouette. Color has structural power. Darker colors on top sharpen the torso. Medium tones soften transitions in layering. Lighter tones create a calm, luxurious vibe, but must be well fitted to avoid looking puffy. A well-chosen knit color can balance broad shoulders, soften a rounder midsection, or add sophistication to a casual outfit. Why? Color strategy matters after 50. Because your goal isn't to look younger, it's to look better. Mature, intentional, put together. The right knit color enhances your presence subtly and elegantly. It creates harmony. It supports your confidence. And most importantly, it works. Even if you wear extremely simple outfits. Once you master color, every knit looks more expensive, and every outfit looks more refined. Principle 3. Choose the right neckline. Shape your presence, not your age. For men over 50, the neckline of your knitwear carries far more influence than most people realize. It doesn't just frame your face, it shapes the entire impression of your upper body. The right neckline sharpens your presence, adds definition, and communicates maturity. The wrong one can make your shoulders look narrow, your posture weaker, or your style unintentionally dated. There are 3 essential necklines every man over 50 should understand: crewneck, V-neck, and turtleneck. Each serves a different purpose, and when used intentionally, they elevate your entire look without effort. 1. The crewneck clean, modern, reliable. A well-fitted crewneck is the most timeless option. It gives structure to the collarbone area and creates a balanced, athletic appearance without trying. This neckline works exceptionally well for men who prefer subtlety or minimalism, but the key detail is the opening. Too tight, and it makes the neck look shorter. Too loose, and the look becomes sloppy. The perfect crewneck sits comfortably at the base of the neck, creating a clean frame for your face. 2. The V-neck. Lengthening and sharpening. A modern V-neck is a powerful tool for men over 50. It elongates the neck, sharpens the jawline, and gives the upper body an elegant vertical line. This is especially flattering for men with fuller faces, broader chests, or shorter necks. However, the V must be subtle, deep V-necks instantly look outdated and overly casual. A refined, shallow V is the mature man's version. Sophisticated, clean, and quietly confident. 3. The turtleneck. Refined, sleek, and winter-ready. Few pieces express confidence as clearly as a well-chosen turtleneck. It gives the neck structure, highlights the jaw, and pairs beautifully with winter tailoring. Under a coat or blazer, it creates a streamlined silhouette that feels intentional and elevated. But not all turtlenecks are equal. Thick, bulky knits can overwhelm your frame and add unnecessary volume. Choose lighter, finer knits, like merino or cashmere, blends they shape, not smother. Another key factor is the color of the neckline. Darker tones around the face, navy, charcoal, deep brown, often make mature men look sharper and more energized. Bright colors near the face can highlight redness or uneven skin tones, so use them carefully. When choosing necklines, think about your lifestyle and your face shape. Crewnecks for everyday clarity, V-necks to open and lengthen, turtlenecks for moments when you want quiet power. Rotate them with intention, not habit. Ultimately, the right neckline doesn't hide age, it enhances maturity. It brings balance, confidence, and a polished presence to every outfit built on top of your knits. When chosen thoughtfully, it becomes one of the most powerful tools in a gentleman's winter wardrobe. Great knitwear doesn't just keep you warm, it expresses who you are. After 50, style becomes less about trends and far more about intention. The right knits bring structure to your silhouette, softness to your presence, and refinement to every outfit without trying too hard. You now understand the principles: choosing refined textures, wearing mature silhouettes, using thoughtful layering, mastering weight and density, and selecting the colors that support your complexion. These aren't fashion tricks. They're tools that elevate your everyday appearance and help you move through the world with quiet confidence. The beauty of knitwear for men over 50 is its simplicity. One well-chosen sweater can replace 3 mediocre pieces. A perfect turtleneck can reshape your profile. A crewneck in the right shade can make your face look brighter, calmer, more composed. Elegance at this age isn't loud, and it never needs to be. It's the softness of merino, the structure of a ribbed knit, the sharpness of a navy turtleneck, the warmth of a cashmere layer. It's how you carry yourself, how you choose your details, and how intentionally you present your maturity. Wear knits that feel like you, refined, confident, understated. Because great style after 50 isn't about dressing younger, it's about dressing better, with clarity and purpose. And when you do, people won't just notice your outfit, they'll notice your presence,